Afternoon, everybody. It's taken me 9 months, and Tim, to do my very first live Webby Sports Roundup here in sunny Tenerife. Thank you very much, dude, to Michael at the Moonlight Bar. We're in Fania Bay, and we're going to have a great time. I've had a couple of beers. We're here for a long time. All the boys around me. We've got 4 lads, including myself. We've got Toddy. Away, son. Sorry, Toddy.
All right, thanks.
CD Tenerife. We've got we got the Borough boys, Kevin, and we got the man that upset me this morning, but he's okay. He's back on. Black Simon. I'll just say that. Yes, you can. You can. It's what we, they cannot ban us. You can say that. Everything. Listen, we're gonna have a great time. The sun is shining outside. All the boys are behind me. It's what temperature we got today?
26.
I knew we'd say that. 26 degrees. Get yourself a good suntan. Come down and see us. We're here for another hour.
Get a
suntan
like this.
Yeah, you
Get
will.
one like this, yeah.
Well, listen, first and foremost, we're going to do 2 lots of 45 minutes, give or take. All right. So we got Laguna, Borough, Coventry City, and CD Tenerife. Absolute quality. Second half, we're going to have Terry, my number 2, Liverpool. Smithy, my number 6. Or your number 5? I think he's number 6. Bolton Wanderers. We got another good friend of mine taking place of Jimmy. We got Big Al behind me, Newcastle United fan. Who have I missed out?
Number 99.
Have I missed out number 99?
Number 99.
Foggy's here. And I'll tell you what, I haven't seen you for a long time, but it's great to see him. Hope you're going to have a good afternoon. Please send all the comments in. If you've not subscribed to Webby Sports Roundup, please do. And put that little tick up there and whatever. And plenty of comments. Lots of questions and answers. But before we start, I've got 1 or 2 big, massive shout outs. Right, I'm going to put it there. First and foremost, listen, Tim, the main man, living with MS in Tenerife, he's set it all up. He's doing a fantastic job for me, and he's waving. Who are you waving to, son? A big shout to Big Tim. Right. Second one is, I'm going to a big shout out to my charity that I look after, which is F.A.C.T, Fighting Against Cancer in Tenerife. We raised lots of money on Webby Sports Roundup last year, and this year we're going to do it again. Something will be happening in probably about 4 or 5 weeks' time. Third and foremost, a big shout to Ray Wild on Coast FM. They have my adverts on every day. So Ray and Andy, thank you very much indeed. Gives us a lot of coverage. Number 4, big shout out to the Palms Bar. Mark and Graham who own that. We're going to go up there end of February, which is Leeds United taking on Leicester City. And we're going there with Blue Eyes John. His son Tony's over and the grandson. And I'm taking up an ex-football professional as well. And we're going to do that up there as well. We may go live, we may not. We'll see what happens. Right. The last but not least, before we go, again, Lynn and Alan. Alan always came in the Monte Cristo. And just before Christmas, we had some bad news that the gentleman passed away. His funeral was today at 2 o'clock. So Lynn keeps messaging me every day. I had a drink on him this morning. So I just want to say, Lynn, our condolences go to Big Al. He's a Man United fan. He got 2 lovely big sons. They're big Tottenham fans and season ticket holders, I believe. They're all going, get in there. But listen, rest in peace, Al. Love you. I miss you, big star. Top man. Thanks, Lynn. I'll speak to you very, very, very soon. Have a look at the bar. Okay, right.
Tell her to look around the bar and I'll take him round.
Oh, okay. Oh, look around the bar. There you go. Around the bar. There you go. What will I do now?
Round the bar in 80 days.
Just talk.
Oh, just talk. Okay, I'll keep talking. Right. Listen, I got 1 or 2 sound outs to my YouTube people that I've met since April the 28th. A big shout out to Colin down in Bournemouth. Oh, you big man. Kevin, the Scotsman. He's always about. Oh, Kev. Michael, Edinburgh Honest Guide. Oh, you big man. Prash Travels. Got to get him on board, that's for sure. Steve, the North Tenerife man. He's phenomenal. And his son, Lee, around the grounds. If you haven't subscribed to any of those, get your phones out, boom, and subscribe to them. Now, before we start talking about football and any comments coming in, I want to thank all my guys that's been on my show this year. Big shout out to Johnny Goggles. Big boxing man. Big Millwall fan. Cheers, Johnny. Thank you for that. Also, do you want to slap or what?
No,
thank you. Cookie. Big Cookie. West Ham fan. Ryder Cup last year. Did great things for me. Cheers, big man. Who else we got? We got Wagsy, my cricket reporter, another big West Ham. Cheers, Waggy. Love you loads, big man. Lee Sobot, the Yorkshire Evening Post, gives me a tip. What? It's a fancy every week had a bit of a poor run,
And
but
gets beat.
I still think that we'll still be up in the end of the year. And last but not least, Graham, the Wrexham football legend, home and away.
Hammered last night, unfortunately.
I knew something.
4-1.
I knew so. Blackburn Rovers.
81 people watching.
And to be honest with you, that's fantastic. What a great start that is. And he's in Barbados. I shouldn't say that. He's in Barbados enjoying himself, isn't he? Right. Right. Let's have a go. Let's have a bit of fun. So we got 81 people watching. That's a great start after 9 months. Very first live here in the Moonlight Bar in Foundier Bay. So I'm going to speak to my good pal August Whaling. August, we got any comments? Right. We need some comments because 81 watching. Q&As. Questions for Arsenal, Middlesbrough, City Tenerife, or Contra City football.
Question me about anything.
Sound.
Oh, the shot.
Yeah, the shots. No, the shots.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
massive.
Support your local team.
Yeah.
When it's out on his chest.
We'll have a quick look. Oh, two good friends just turned up. Mark Campy, Hull City, and Tony, the Cardiff City Wonderboy. How are you, boys? Thanks for coming down, big man. Right, come on. Let's talk a bit about football. Come on,
Yeah, why not?
let's get you started, big man. Let's get you started.
What are we talking about?
What do you know? Listen, this is going to be an ad lib.
Right.
That's what it's all about. I've made one or two comments, but
Right, so we're going to
very,
first.
so a little bit of transfer. What's happening in the Gunners?
Nothing.
The Etihad? Anything?
Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening in Arsenal.
Why?
Because I just don't think they want to go into this FFP turnout because everyone seems to be now wanting to flog their players because they're worried about FFP.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand it. If you don't need to get into it,
Yeah.
why get into it? Why do you want to be like Chelsea and Man City and Everton and Forest?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me. So work with what you've got and wait till the summer. It's the only way around it for me. I don't want points deductions and teams getting points deducted and getting relegated for things like that.
Yeah, sure.
For financial irregularities. We all know financial irregularities have been going on since day one.
Yeah.
That's how Arsenal got into Division 1 in 1886 or 1901. I pay him.
I've read it today
It's
that
always been. It's always been that way.
Everton are going back into court tomorrow to appeal
To appeal
against
it.
their 10 points.
Yeah.
Should they be 10 points deducted, Kev?
I don't know. I don't know the facts of the case. If they don't deserve it, they'll get points back. If
Yeah.
they do deserve it,
Yeah.
they'll lose 10 points.
Yeah.
But I guarantee what will happen if they win the case,
Oh,
they'll get done again because there was rumours they're going to anyhow.
Well, they are.
So for me,
they're
that will-
linked again, isn't they?
That's what'll happen.
But if you look at the Forest charge, the charge for Forest,
Yeah.
right? Now, they got a kid called Brennan Johnson, right? The Welsh lad, right? We
Yeah,
all know him.
yeah,
great
yeah, we
player,
all know
right?
that.
Now, someone wanted to buy him for 25 million, right? They didn't see it as good business,
it was
Forest.
in June.
They didn't see it as good business. So they waited till August
Yeah.
Yeah.
and sold him for 47 million.
Yeah.
Good business.
Yeah.
But then they got FFP'd
Because
because
7 days.
7 days
Yeah.
late
Yeah.
in doing completing the transfer.
Yeah, for sure.
Shouldn't they know the dates though?
I believe they did know the dates,
So
Chris,
it's
and
their
that's
fault,
why.
really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's their fault.
Somebody in administration should have caught that, shouldn't
But
they?
something
Should have
happened
read
in June,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you've already been charged,
Yeah.
and it's only you got charged in maybe December.
Yeah.
People are going to say, "What about City?"
Yeah.
2015.
Yeah.
It's now
Very
2024.
complicated.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
The end of the league's going to be a bit of a farce, I think.
If
Points flying here and there.
there's a level
Fields.
playing field, but quite clearly
Yeah.
there isn't a level playing field.
No, there's not.
Right. Let's get off that for 2 seconds then.
Go on.
Let's talk about. I read a little bit about Arteta. I know it's probably only propaganda.
Rubbish.
Yeah, you know what
Rubbish.
I'm
I was
going
going
to
to
say.
swear.
Yeah,
It's rubbish.
obviously, Klopp is gone, and do you know something with
It's
Klopp?
nothing to do with Klopp. It's
No.
because Javi's gone, but that doesn't matter. They're in such
It's somebody
financial
throwing a
dire
pebble into the
straits.
water and hoping that somebody gets a reaction.
But do you know what?
And they have had off the likes of you.
What disappointed me last week when Klopp, my good pal, said to me, he said, "Webby, get on this quick. Klopp's going end of the season, right?" So I went on, did a little video and so forth, put it on my YouTube, and then what happened was Sky Sports all day long. They milked it.
Yeah, they killed
And
it. They killed it. They killed it.
I kept turning it off.
You turned it off at the
I
end.
never put it back on.
No.
There's other clubs. Use your arse. You're talking.
Listen,
you-
don't get me wrong.
Each other news though, isn't
Get
it?
me wrong.
Yeah, he's a legend.
He's been a good
it's
manager.
It's an end of an era.
But he's
Yeah,
not,
but he says he's tired, but you wait
He's
till
not a
August,
Spain,
he's
is
going
he?
somewhere else.
No.
he's
He
only a
said he
football manager.
He said he wants a year out, Tony, but I don't believe it. I don't believe
don't
Klopp's
Let's
in.
talk about he's going somewhere else as well. So listen, it is what it is, isn't it? You know.
I can't see him being an international manager.
Yeah.
One moment.
No,
It doesn't
he won't
strike
go
me as that
Germany.
sort of bloke.
Yeah.
He's not
For me, he
gonna go
wants to deal
Germany.
with players day in, day out.
Yeah.
international management would be no good for the likes
Not
of
if he wants a rest in his life, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
if,
Suit him down to-
Can't
rest.
see, I just can't
If he
see.
wants a rest, he should have a whole
I
year
can't see
out.
it.
Yeah.
Have a whole year out
Yeah,
from
yeah,
everything,
yeah.
and then go back in all guns blazing.
Yeah.
You know, I like what he
Okay.
said. I like what he said.
Well, you said
When-
about the 7-year itch before we came
Yeah,
online.
because I don't know if you know, when he was at Mainz,
Yeah.
7 years,
Yeah, yeah.
Dortmund, 7 years.
Yeah.
And after 7 years at Liverpool, they were worried, the fans.
Yeah,
They
but
were
he-
very worried.
he's
But they
not
were
winning.
8th in the league, like you
It
said.
is 9, but it
Nine.
ain't 9.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
only 2024 now. So it's 8.
Yeah, yeah.
He wanted to leave last year,
Yeah.
but they was 8th in the league.
Yeah.
And he
Been a
wouldn't
long
leave
time
them.
for him.
He wouldn't leave them.
Wanted to leave him in a good position,
They all
Yeah.
do.
which is what he's done.
Most do, don't they?
But it will be an end of an era, just like when Arsene Wenger
Right,
left.
very quickly. Favourite for the job? They all know 4 to 7. Alonso.
Alonso,
Is
well,
there anybody else available?
well,
do you think?
they say in Alonso's contract, which I don't find at all possible. I love football. I'm a
Yeah.
football man, and I don't care what anyone says. There's no club going to give you a contract and say that you can leave for Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, or Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Seems
a player.
bit
A player can have
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Not a manager.
Yeah.
It's 4 to 7 on to go there. It would
Okay.
be the obvious choice. But if he wins the league, the Bundesliga,
Yeah.
Yeah.
when was the last time, if they've ever won it, why would you leave?
Ever been top 4? No.
That's
Why
right.
would you
Yeah.
leave for Liverpool?
I don't know if he's that proven though, because we've seen
He hasn't,
him
he's done
at
nothing.
Sociedad and
All
Real
right.
Madrid for many years. And
Yeah.
he did okay, and then he's done well in Germany.
Yeah.
One season.
But it's a different
Isn't
league,
enough?
isn't it?
Could be a one-season wonder, couldn't
Exactly.
he?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just everything's fitting right for him.
Yeah.
Well,
Is
we've got a-
that great? I
well,
don't
we've got a couple of questions. Let's have a look. Toddy, see what we got. Alan Simpson, great show, Webby. Come on, the Rangers. Cheers, big man. Very quickly about Rangers. Jim Donaldson was going to come today, but again, throat, the cold, check,
Kalima.
everything. Yeah,
Kalima
15
Kalima.
pints, 15 pints and 10 shots.
yeah, 50. Yeah, so I've got Big Al,
And 20 bottles
big
of
Roddy
Roundup.
boy. He's taking his place at the last minute. So thanks, Alan. It's Craig. Don't forget like button for Webby. Cheers, Craig. Thank you. Shane Rogers. How you doing, Webby and Simon? What about Ipswich Town? Okay, Shane, Ipswich Town. Come on, boys. This is our league, me and you. Ipswich
Do you
Town.
know what disappointed me, Ron?
Maidstone
At
United.
the weekend, that they made 10 changes
Yeah,
against Maidstone
it was
United.
a full house.
I mean, who do Ipswich Town actually think they are?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
They're
can't
not Liverpool,
disrespect it.
they're not Arsenal,
No.
they're not whoever.
No.
But Ipswich Town, don't get me wrong, they've done remarkably well. And I hope they carry on the
Yeah.
remarkable run they're on.
Yeah, sure.
But who do they think they are?
Yeah.
to drop
Disrespecting
10
the FA Cup like
For me,
that.
it was totally disrespecting it.
Yeah.
And for me, he had all the shots on goals they had. And,
Yeah.
But in a way, I'm glad they got knocked out.
Well, so do I.
Because the manager, for me, was just saying that to the
FA Cup.
FA Cup.
Well, I'm glad
and
they
it's
did
wrong.
because if Coventry beat Sheffield Wednesday, we got Mason at home. But we won't drop 10 players.
And I hope they
promise you.
don't. I
No.
hope they show a bit of respect
No, for sure.
to
We
the
will.
competition.
We will show respect.
I bet Maidstone were gutted though. I bet
Hope
they
they
wanted
don't.
Man City. Man City would have
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
happen,
that's the next one, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Liverpool as an assistant in some way. Don't know. Great show. Hell. Dominic, cheers, Dom. Hi, Tim in the background. Pat Mustard, top show, Webby. Thanks, Pat. Joe Callaghan, do you think Jack Butler deserves England call up? I think he's the best goalkeeper just now. But he hasn't played there in England for a few years, has he? But he's
With Palace, he was at Palace, wasn't he?
yeah, but he was at Stoke City most of
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
career.
Yeah.
But he's flying at Rangers, isn't he? Surely he's got to
Yeah,
go.
but it's a total different
It's a
league.
different league completely.
Total different
know,
league,
really.
mate.
Listen,
You know.
he did a little video for me, which is fantastic. A good pal of mine, Dave Watson, ex-England, ex-Barnsley,
Yeah.
and they all think he's got a great chance of being in the Euros. Who's he got? Who else is there? You got Pickford,
Oh.
all right? What the,
Ramsdale, if he
Don't
gets any
like it,
game time.
that's what.
Johnson at Crystal
Pope.
Palace.
Pope,
So
Pope, who's injured.
it's
Yeah.
like
Johnny
years
won't
ago
come
when there was Shilton, there was Clemens, there
Henderson,
was Corrigan.
Henderson.
Yeah, but
Henderson.
none of them are special.
No.
Pickford,
No,
Is he special?
listen.
yeah, but
Jack
Pickford's,
Butland's
yeah, but Pickford's playing for Everton.
None of them are a Peter Shilton. None
No,
of
mate.
them are a
Foster would
Clemens.
probably
And none of them's a David Seaman.
Yeah.
So let's have it right.
Yeah,
None of
okay.
them keepers you
Can't
named.
stand that Pickford.
No. He
No,
He winds people up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
does.
Yeah, he does,
He
yeah.
does.
Don't need it in football.
Simon-
Vinicius Junior from Real Madrid, he's the same sort of winding people up, giving signals in the crowd, and
Yeah.
we don't
yeah.
want people like
Don't
that in
want that.
football.
Simon
No.
Shaw, Villa fan here. Is Morgan Rogers ready for the Premier League?
I don't think he is.
No.
They reckon the latest bid is £15 million.
Yeah.
I see that today.
Um,
It's
I don't think he's ready for the Premier League.
Yeah.
I think we'll keep him. It's too close for the window closing
Yeah.
for lots of clubs now.
Yeah, yeah.
If we accepted £15 million, Manchester City get their 20% cut,
Yeah.
we'd be left with £12.5 million.
Yeah, gotcha.
When are we going to get a player to come in 2 days' time?
But that, yeah.
We'd end up paying twice what we should have paid.
Yeah.
So for me, he's not going.
No.
Come back in the summer.
Yeah, good shot.
If he has a last good 4 months,
Yeah.
we might get a little bit more.
Big Ray Duffy, £5. Cheers, Mr. Merrick of the Manor. Thanks, Madge. Love to you too. For sure, see you soon. Craig, cheers, Ray, top man. Johnny Goggles, Maidstone is around the corner from me. The town's buzzing.
Brilliant.
Ray Turnbull, Anthony Gordon for England. Oh,
Got a chance.
listen, what was
Claire Balding.
we'll
Claire
leave,
Balding for England.
we'll leave that one for Alan in the
They-
second in
no,
part.
for
In part
Terry.
Yeah. Out and about with Ash, my pal playing for Newmarket Town, scored against Ipswich Town back in around 2008 pre-season. Friendly when Roy Keane was managing Ipswich. My pal Johnny Olive was on Sky Sports. Great bit of information.
Yeah, brilliant,
at
yeah.
top. Alan Homemade Vlogs, Seaman greatest saving shots from 50 yards. Wait, you're as old as him, Alf, that's for sure. That's what you remember. Tony Fogarty, get on with it. What is he? Yeah, but I laugh at you. Bit of Tony Fogarty.
He'll be drunk by the time he gets up.
Yeah.
Around the Grounds, me pal. Big Sheffield Wednesday fan. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed to him, Around the Grounds. Question for you. All VAR, though. Hang on, let's move that. All VAR thoughts on it. For me, it's ruined the Premier League. Big man.
VAR
Ruined football.
is not good at all. I've got loads of mates who go Millwall, who go to other championship grounds, League One, and they are happy that VAR is not in their league.
Absolutely.
Because they say without it, the game can't become corrupt. Because when you look at it like that, the corruption side of things, it makes it easier to make it corrupt. If you've got human beings activating cameras, and they can look, they've got
Money's
tons
involved.
of cameras,
Yeah.
and there's so much money involved, there's going to be a way in somewhere.
Yeah,
And VAR, for me, is just no good. I'd rather it just get kicked out. Have the goal line technology, have it for offside, and then get it gone.
The introduction of VAR has made corruption more possible.
Easier.
Because now all you have to do is target the referees, the linesmen, but forget them. It's the people in VAR you've got to.
Exactly.
All you have to do is oil the wheels.
Well, Terry, my
It's
number
there.
two. Terry, my number two, sent me a video yesterday.
Get rid of it.
And he went, Webby, look, we could have won this, won that, won this, all because of VAR. So it's gone. It's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but-
You can't.
You can't trust.
And do you know,
You can't trust officials.
And you
at all.
don't want to be.
and do you know what else it is?
Get rid
the
of it.
money they've spent on it.
Yeah.
That's what makes them scared to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because they've put a load of money into it.
Yeah.
What do you
You have
think
that
about
clown,
that?
yeah,
have that
they-
clown
they got
Howard
enough
Webb
money in the Premier
coming on every
Yeah.
week.
It's
Oh
a
yes,
bad-
it was a
bad-
wrong
bad
decision.
thing. It's a
But
bad
nothing
thing.
changes. There's still bad decisions every week. Howard Webb will
Just
come out and
pass it
say,
back on,
"Oh,
mate.
we're sorry about
Hey,
this."
but
Nothing changes.
my uncle, leave
Yeah,
my,
it's his
leave my-
uncle.
leave my uncle,
Well,
uncle.
careful where
Yeah,
you go.
yeah.
He's the main man.
Always Man
Hey,
U.
he's got a bald head, same as me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's the matter with me?
He's a clown like you.
Yeah.
Knows his son. Knows his nephew.
Right, listen.
It should be just for clear, obvious things
Absolutely.
like handball,
Yes.
Yeah.
Henri won in the
absolutely.
qualifiers,
Total,
or marathonas,
Because,
handball.
because the refs are
Violent
getting all their
contact.
power taken from them.
Yeah,
The refs don't have no power.
scrutinising it too much.
There
It's
should
like-
be a really narrow criteria.
We don't like football like that.
Okay,
No.
one or two more comments. Mark LFC. Hey, Webby. Hope you're a good mate. When did we talk about how many pubs you've had and how long you've been here? You better ask Tim that, because Tim, how many pubs, how long have I been here?
At least 3 pubs and 30 years.
Thank you, Timothy. There's your answer. There's your
Tim's
answer.
sick of hearing about it.
Yeah.
Bit like Klopp, maybe 10.
Yeah.
Ah, Simon Shaw, bid for Rogers has been accepted.
What, breaking news?
Oh. Well, we must have somebody lined up to come in.
Rewind.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying,
Rewind that.
Sky Sports, we've got it here first, haven't we?
Wow.
Alan
That's
Obey loves
unbelievable.
VAR's a problem inconsistently. Oh,
Yes.
100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
Chris
mate.
Dixon, Barnsley Chris. Oh, how are you, Chris? That's Chris Lynn, my good pal from Barnsley. Top fella. Would not want VAR in
The championship.
League One.
No,
Enough
don't want
time
it.
added on already.
Do you have
Yeah,
it in,
good
do you have
show.
it in La Liga too?
We've had it for since 2017. Had it for
League Two.
yeah. We've had it 5 years now.
But
Wow.
when we went and watched against
I'm shocked.
No.
in the Copa del Rey, was there?
The reason was other
Only in the league, not the right.
other stadiums in the same round
lower league,
couldn't
yeah.
have it, so
Yeah, yeah.
no one could have
Got
it.
yeah.
I think that happened in England as well.
Yeah,
Didn't it?
in the FA
They do
Cup,
if
you
there's
can
two
only have,
Premier League teams.
you can
Yeah.
only have it in Premier League
Before we
round.
go any further, I forgot
Yeah,
a big,
cool.
big, a big,
Yeah.
big shout out.
I've got it in your
Yeah,
league.
we are. Yeah, ages now.
A
Three,
big,
four,
Wow.
5
Now,
years
do you think
since.
it's working now?
can I get a word in here?
When it goes our way, yes. When it goes against,
Pardon?
no.
Yeah, which is like
I've done it,
everybody else.
done it.
No, no.
Yeah,
Would you like to get rid of it though?
it's round.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
in a way. But I should say for clear, obvious things, but not for
Yeah.
every
little, yeah,
That's
yeah.
ridiculous.
A big shout out to my pal Sean, used to live here, big Leicester City fan. He's off to Brazil. He's been there 2 or 3 years now. He's doing well. Good luck, luck to you and Rosie, mate. It was your birthday last week. Many happy returns for last week. I did miss it. I've had so many things on. Sorry, big man. There's your shout. Love you, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Take care, big man. Right, come on. What else we got to do? We got some Premier League games tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday.
Yes.
When's your mob playing?
Tonight, Forest away.
7:30.
Oh yeah, that's
Away.
hang on.
7:30.
Listen, I gotta say, he messaged me this morning.
Yeah, yeah, oh, tears.
Yeah, yeah.
Nearly tears.
I was gonna
Nearly tears.
knock him out.
And he was nearly in tears.
I was gonna knock him out. He says to me,
Simon's not coming to nothing.
no. He says to me, he says, I want to be the party, not why? Because Arsenal's playing tonight at 7. What do you mean 7:30? It's only 3:15. We're doing the first one. Right? Because I want to get on. I got my pal here. Then I want to go for some dinner. Then I'm going to watch it, I was my
It's
mission.
important to me.
I was going to. Yeah, but Coventry's playing tonight, but this is important
But
to
you'll
us.
be home.
This is us.
You're being, someone's
You
going
lot-
to cook
no, you
your
know you-
dinner.
you've lost
Don't,
it.
Don't will cook your dinner.
Yeah, but she's a prop.
Angela's
Simon's on his
She's
own.
left me.
Oh.
On his own, he's been
Left
left.
you
Not
again.
for 10 days.
Yeah, yeah.
10 days,
No
mate.
wonder you're happy. That's for sure.
Exactly.
Right,
Come on, the Arsenal.
right, so-
We've got Villa tonight.
Who you got?
We got Forest
Villa
away.
Newcastle.
Forest away. Declan Rice might be injured. Gabriel might be injured, having late fitness test.
Yeah.
So let's hope they're fit and they play. If we got a full team out, we beat Forest.
Yeah, yeah.
We beat them. It's a game we have to
You
win. We
need
know-
to win tonight.
Yeah,
Get the
yeah.
score back on the road.
You've got to stay with them.
Yeah,
for Man
we
City.
need to-
Your two losses, 2 draws, 3 losses
Yeah.
in the last 7 games.
Yeah, no
You
good.
need to win tonight and get the show
Yeah,
back on the
win
road.
tonight, beat Liverpool at the weekend and get the show on the road again, you know, and really start pushing again.
Can I just say, if you just joined us to tune into my very first live for 9 months, we are in the Moonlight Bar in Fanny Bay. If you want to drop down in the next area, come and say hello.
Can't believe
We'll
it.
get
Maybe I'll buy you a
you-
drink if you pop in.
Hey,
bought us
oh,
one.
flipping hell. Hey,
Let's bought us one.
you know, so that's calling the kettle black,
That's
isn't it?
fine.
Hey, that's a good, isn't it? You know what I mean? And tune into Webby Sports Radio here in sunny Tenerife in my manner. Well, my manner's Alan. Well, I'm taking over this again.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. You know what it's like.
Man is the whole of Tenerife.
So we got Simon on number 3, we got Kevin on number 5, and we got my pal Toddy, who's number 12.
Number
yeah?
12, yeah.
Number 12.
12th
and,
man.
And second 45, we got who we got? We got Alan.
The Motley Crew.
Yeah.
Motley Crew, yeah. Yeah.
Terry on number 2. We got Big Foggy. One of the
Number
big,
99.
yeah, but don't you know?
What you like?
Yeah, he's had too
I
many.
think they were immigrants. They just got off a boat and lost
He's had too many ice creams with a flake in. So, any comments, please, down below.
Any questions?
Obviously, the big man down here, August waiting, is checking all the comments. Any questions, please give it to the boys, and then we'll try and answer them as best as we possibly
I can't
can.
believe he's accepted.
But, Villa tonight, and Villa play Newcastle tonight.
Newcastle.
Villa
Well,
Newcastle.
Last day.
Right, listen, we'll keep that because I'm going to bring.
Yeah.
I'll bring.
There's
Right, let's. I'm going to go.
Luton Brighton is another game.
Luton Brighton.
Right, before we do it, I want to bring my man in, Toddy.
Yeah.
CD Tenerife.
Yeah.
Now, we know.
Questions.
Pardon?
One question
A question.
from Marco. He's calling with his friends. Who do you think will finish in the top 2 champions?
In the Championship,
Oh, easy.
Easy.
Leicester, Southampton.
Leicester.
Leicester,
Leicester,
1,
Southampton.
Southampton 2 guaranteed. The next 4, Ipswich will probably be 3 or 4 with Leeds United.
And
That's
two.
that's the
Leeds.
Yeah,
And then there's 2 places to play.
yeah, and that's with West Brom and Coventry a 5th.
And then a list of about 10.
Yeah,
Give Toddy a shout out for the Alfitba.
What did he say?
Real Fit. So it must be Scottish. Football. Scottish.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Well, no.
Real Fitba.
Real football.
Real football.
Real football.
No, real football.
Yeah. I think I get it. Yeah.
Tenerife.
Speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, Real. He was talking Scottish. You're talking Spanish.
From Dundee.
Yeah.
Right, let's bring Toddy on a bit of CD Tenerife. Just give us the insight of the last 2 weeks. I've been watching a couple of times, obviously with the Copa del Rey, which
Yeah.
is the FA Cup of England. started fantastic. We beat Las Palmas de Gran Canaria, our big local derby. Then we played at home against obviously La Liga team, Real Vallecano, not Real,
Mallorca.
Real Mallorca.
Yeah.
We lost to them in the last few seconds.
Yeah, 1-0.
And you were, I've never ever, in all my years I've known you, seen you down in the dumps. And I really, when you message me, your voice me, it's been awful. But
No.
this week,
No, you're wrong.
okay, well,
All right. Well, no, because Mallorca, I was buoyed by that. I thought it was a good performance. We just unlucky 121st minute.
Yeah,
but the week after that,
Yeah,
was a big down when
well,
we got
following
to-
game.
Elche, lost to Elche.
Yeah, that was the worst game.
Was it
20
worst game?
years,
Yeah, okay.
But we were worried. That was before the Mallorca game.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was just.
So this last week, what happened there?
We drew at Levante, which is a very good result, and had a goal.
Away.
That is a good result.
Result, mate. A very
We had
good
a man
result.
sent off on the hour mark, which is
That is a
the yellow card
fantastic
we
result.
rescinded. Absolute
Yeah.
joke of a yellow card. And had one off the line and 2 penalty shouts, and
Fantastic.
VAR went against us yet again.
Again. See what I mean?
Always.
Get it
But,
done, mate.
But
Mainland refs,
you
mainland.
said you're going to start to go home and away. Because
We're
you had a bit
going, yeah, but well, I usually go to 2 or 3 away matches every season.
Yeah.
I had an operation in December, so before that I couldn't go. So I'm making up for lost ground. So we're
Fantastic.
going for the next away game. We're going to Villarreal.
Yeah.
B.
Nice.
And,
Stadium, that. Nice
yeah,
there.
lovely. I want to go to that. It's a crazy. It's
Yellow submarine.
Yeah. It's,
Oh, it's all in yellow, isn't it?
Is that Montreal?
Yeah.
when was the last time you went? Oh,
A few years ago,
okay.
yeah.
Well, it's
Few
been
years ago.
renovated the last
Oh,
year,
wow.
so it's incredible.
Used to really steep.
Yeah.
Through the away fans. As we're playing their B team, they put the away fans behind the goal in the corner, so they go down.
Okay.
And then a few weeks after that, we're going to Alto, Tenerife.
Yeah.
Sunday, the 25th of February.
Is that lovely little ground you went to last year?
Yeah, we did. Well,
That pretty one.
yeah, the yellow.
Where's that? Where's
It's a
that?
suburb of Madrid.
Oh,
It's
wow.
about
Yeah.
20 minutes on the train. And then that game finishes, then we're going to the Bernabeu for Real Madrid Sevilla.
Oh.
Trying to get tickets
Brilliant.
on the same day.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
It's cheap flights at the moment in Ryanair.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, nice.
Take advantage, don't you?
take advantage. And then
Feel the resident.
in March, we're going to Barcelona.
Do you think-
Espanyol Tenerife.
Espanyol Tenerife game.
Espanyol
Yeah,
Tenerife,
nice.
yeah. There's people coming over from England, at least 30 coming from England, sports Tenerife.
Right.
And
fantastic.
we take 200 or 300 to every match. So
Yes or no?
I know it's not compared to the UK.
Away.
It's not many. Yeah, oh yeah.
That's
Every game
fantastic.
free.
And everybody flies every
Yeah,
day.
every game.
Your fans come here the opposite way.
Not many. 20, 30 maybe.
Oh,
Normal.
yeah,
days.
you take 200 or 300
yeah,
two away games
exactly.
in mainland
Yeah,
Spain.
That's
always.
brilliant.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And you've got to fly every game. I think that's unbelievable.
We had a game last season. I sent you the picture.
Yeah.
Swansea came to our ground on a night match.
Yeah.
There was about 52 people there.
One coach.
One coach.
You were speaking about it that night on the phone.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Respect to those 52.
Yeah.
It's not easy to
Right.
travel.
Yes or no? Playoffs a possibility?
Yeah, we never give up. But I've always said that if we can sneak into the 5th or 6th, that's our limit on our budget this season.
Yeah.
For next season, the budget's going right up because they're really trying hard to get investment in.
Yeah.
But this season, well, why not? Let's not be too
Any more
down
questions?
about it.
No.
Yeah.
Right, Webby Sports Roundup here live for the first time in 9 months. We're in the Moonlight Bar here in Fania Bay. Any questions and answers? The boys are here. You give us a question, we will give you an answer.
I've just got something to say.
Okay.
Forgot to turn off the adverts. So people are getting adverts from the line.
Okay.
I don't turn it off on mine, but
Right.
they're getting adverts.
Okay.
So you just say thank you very much for the money,
Okay.
or you can say sorry.
No, it's a-
I'll do both. Thank you for the money. I'm sorry. Okay. as you don't forget part B coming up in a bit. We got Terry
Well,
number
he prefers
two.
the money if he's honest.
Yeah, so I can do the rest. Number 99, Foggy's going to be on in a minute. We've got Big Alan and we've got Smithy, Bolton Wanderers fan. So get ready for sending some questions in. Right, FA Cup.
We're not in it, mate.
No, I'm sorry.
Not in it.
No, sorry.
They'll get their own back this weekend, though,
Yeah,
won't
yeah.
you, mate?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Payback time.
Who's your big game this week?
Liverpool.
Uh-oh.
Payback
Is it your
time.
place?
Yeah. Payback, mate.
Payback.
We are. We've had 2 good draws away with them.
Do
We
you
are to beat.
Do we still think that Liverpool, Man City, either way around to win the league?
I just think, mate. You know what I thought on it. You've got this. It's this thing that City get.
Yeah.
They get this 21 game run going.
Yeah.
They did it last year.
Yeah.
Arsenal. They did it the year before at Liverpool. is they've got it in their locker.
Now,
And Haaland to come back.
And he comes back tonight.
And the big
He's
man
coming back tonight.
he's in the squad tonight.
And there you are.
who's that?
Yeah,
Haaland.
there you are.
Haaland's
they
not
couldn't do
tonight.
That coming
And De
back.
Bruyne's
Well, that
coming
chance
back.
he missed against Spurs the other
Yeah.
night was
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Webby could have scored that.
But
Yeah.
I just
Where's
I'm not sure about that.
No, they're going too far now.
Don't fight what he was.
I was thinking, no.
I know they're not the same side they were last year.
Yeah.
The Van's
No,
gone.
I don't, yeah.
Right, but I'm sorry. I just think they'll have too much in the can for
I don't,
Liverpool.
I don't.
Right? He wants this. No one's ever won 4 on the bounce.
Yeah.
No one's ever won 4 on the bounce, 4 Premier Leagues.
You think they'll do it?
Not even 4 Division 1 champions. You know, back in the day.
Okay.
You know, you never won 4. Arsenal won 3 in 1930 when the first team
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah, right.
You know, but
And Liverpool
4,
did it in the 70s, no?
Terry, did Liverpool win the league 3 times on the trot in the 70s? Right, thanks. There. But I
And if he don't know, nobody knows.
I just think that City have got this thing they can do.
Yeah.
And he wants this 4 on the trot. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
He's done the treble.
Yeah.
He's won all the cups he wants to win.
Yeah.
He wants 4 leagues on the bounce.
Yeah.
Do you think if he gets the 4 in a row,
He'll go.
he'll
yeah.
pack in?
He'll pack
I'll
it.
do as well.
He'll go. He'll leave
Because
City.
I don't think anybody will ever do it again.
He'll go for somewhere, but it's not so much pressure.
Yeah.
He
It's
might
got-
go back to Barcelona one day.
Listen, the pressure
He
that's
might go to Liverpool.
Yeah.
No pressure there, isn't there?
No, he better go White Hart Lane, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
No pressure.
I think there's 2 other big games tonight. When you got Fulham, Everton, when they know tomorrow they're back in the inquiry trying to get this 10-point reduction.
Well, they
I
did
can
so
see
well.
Everton beating them.
Yeah.
Fulham ain't
I
great.
can see
Fulham
Everton-
ain't a great side.
Fulham Ride
It's
are good,
winning out.
are very bad.
Did you see the game against Newcastle? Newcastle beat us.
Oh,
It was an awful game.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awful game.
honestly.
Yeah.
Fulham ain't that great.
I
Marco
can see
Silva,
Everton winning there.
listen, for me, he's not a great manager.
No.
You know, he was at Hull, he's
Yeah.
been at Everton, he's
Yeah.
been at, you know, he ain't done that.
No.
That cup game, they went into it half-hearted.
Yeah, I thought so.
£40 and
Yeah.
the fan boycott.
Yeah.
Half of them didn't show up.
Yeah.
That affects the players. They
Yeah.
come out, it's half empty.
Yeah.
He quid for an FA Cup.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Silly,
They-
isn't it?
everyone said no chance.
Wow.
Well, listen,
Give your season ticket. You know.
well, listen, we're going to give 10 more minutes for these 3 boys. So, is there any more questions you want answers on Webby Sports Radio up here in sunny Tenerife in the Moonlight Bar in Fania Bay? So, anything about Arsenal, Middlesbrough, or City Tenerife, or even Contra City Football
All the
Club,
shots on.
or even all the shots,
Got the shots.
Keep forgetting
or even Everton.
You can ask about Everton, because she's here.
Should we bring
Go on.
Everton's
up?
here.
Come on, love.
Listen, right.
Times in the 80s.
Come on. Do you want
Turn the
to
volume down a bit, Tim.
Oh, she's had a few
Buddy,
buddies.
Liverpool won it 3 times in the 80s.
Listen,
Well, all right,
Yeah.
that's
what we're going to do,
half
we're
right.
going to get Fran
Yeah.
on in here. Now, Fran is a massive Everton fan, probably the biggest
Come on,
in
Fran.
Tenerife.
Don't
And Fran is one of the
swear.
people that obviously volunteer fighting against cancer in Tenerife. She's an absolute diamond, and she's here.
We have to change the shirt then.
No, you can't-
Don't take the
No,
shirt
no
off.
offence.
no.
Put them away.
Oh, no.
There you go.
There she is.
Oh, I was waiting there for it. He's back.
Yeah.
We're live, if you don't mind.
Oh,
Yeah, well done.
Fran number 3. How are you, darling?
All right, mate.
Yeah, have a good time.
Yes.
Right, what's the latest on F.A.C.T then? Fun against cancer at Tenerife before we go to the football.
Well, as you know, firstly, we've got to thank you for what you've done so far.
Yeah.
It's been absolutely amazing. And all you lot who have all walked with us have been absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And we've had good days every
Nice,
day.
sweetheart.
Well, I've got some more money to bring over on Monday next week. I'm assuming next Monday is the meeting.
Monday.
Yeah.
Monday's the meeting
Oh.
in Palms Bar.
Okay, yeah, I'll be
Yeah,
up there.
yeah,
I've got
yeah.
some money for you anyway.
Yeah.
And there's some more money coming in. So we'll be in a big figure. Well, I've got a couple of bits that I'm not going to auction. I'm going to do borrow raffle, so we'll keep that quiet. They know roughly what it is. So I can get a couple of other items. So we'll try and raise as much as we can. Now, you've got how many volunteers to F.A.C.T have?
Well, we're around about 50 volunteers altogether. Those ones that volunteer and the ones that we have drivers and translators.
Yeah.
And although we do have to pay them for their petrol,
Yes.
and you know, we have to pay them for, because they're already interpreters, and
Yeah.
they can charge a lot an hour.
Of course they
They
can.
give us for cheap.
Good.
So we do have to pay them, but still classed as volunteers, because
Yeah.
they could spend 8 hours there
Yeah.
and still charge us the same.
It's a long time. A long time.
It's
All
it's
credit
really
to them,
good.
yeah.
Fair
Yeah,
play.
credit
to them, yeah.
Well done.
Still on top of the
Credit to them.
Well done.
Yeah.
you don't just help the people that have cancer in a sense. You do there's other little bits and pieces. Or if people, I don't know.
Care work,
Yeah,
care in the
so,
community.
We clean if someone's struggling and say their partner's in hospital or got cancer or whatever.
Yeah.
We go and help them clean. We go and help them shopping.
Bit of food,
A bit of food. We put some
yeah.
money
When
money
you go
in the
around
boat.
Simon's, his lass has gone home for 10 days.
No,
Be a hell of
not
a
helping
stay
you,
a
lads.
week.
No, you support the wrong team, lads.
Good on you,
Anyway,
Fran.
yeah.
Good on you, yeah, you're right there.
Lovely.
I can pick up money as well.
Oh, I count the bloody money.
Can you go to Webby's bank, pick me up some money?
Pick all of us up some money, Tim.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll all have a bit of Webby's money.
John countersigns everything here.
I think I got money. You're gonna laugh.
Kevin, the Scotsman's on.
Kevin.
I'm called Mrs. Change.
Right.
So any of your change,
Yeah.
I collect, I count, and I have thousands in my house, all in ones, twos, fives, but I will
Right.
take any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
She hasn't got no money in her house, really.
No,
It's all in the F.A.C.T bank account.
they need a lorry to come and get the stuff
Yeah.
from my house.
Big shout out to Kevin the Scotsman, my good
All right,
pal.
Kev.
He'll be over soon. Massive St. Mirren fan. And if you haven't joined his YouTube channel, Kevin the Scotsman, get on there and subscribe. He's everywhere. Rankin area, Lanzarote, Fuerteventura, Tenerife. Hopefully, well, I know he's coming over very, very soon. But I'll keep that quiet, Kev. Take care, big man. Nice to see you. Look forward to it.
by the way, Fran lives at 222 Ocean. If anyone's in,
I go there now, quick. get on the bandwagon. That's for sure. Yeah.
Anyway, Fran,
Can we go into football now?
I was just going to say,
Brilliant, Sonny. Brilliant.
back on,
Get back on.
put your Everton head on.
Right. And have we talked about the deducted points?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about that first?
Well, yeah, because obviously, as you know, I'm a staunch blue.
Yeah,
I watch my boys on the pitch. Basically,
yeah.
my boys do great. I'll clap them off. Even if they lose, I'll clap them off.
Yeah.
If they're terrible, I'll call them terrible. And
Yeah.
I'll swear at
Yeah,
them and
yeah.
whatever. But that is basically what I do with Everton. I don't worry about stats. I don't worry about anything. I just
win.
keep my boys on the telly.
And play
And I want them
fully.
to win. And even if we lose and we play great,
You play
As long as they give
and we play
100%.
nicely,
You're happy.
that's all I
Don't
That's all
leave
you can ask
nothing
for,
out there.
I love the days when we were with Moisey and we had just team spirit,
Yeah,
passion.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
Little
when,
husband, little
and every
husband
week
and all
I
that
clapped
many
them off,
Subways.
win, lose or draw.
Yeah,
I
brilliant.
clapped them off the pitch because I knew they'd give their all.
You can get a long way with team
And that's
spirit.
where
can't you?
now it's not happening. But as for the deductions, well, we did get the first 10 points back. Maybe we're going to lose another one, but I don't do the backroom stuff.
No.
All I'll do if we go down because of the points, I'll add the 20 points on or whatever it is and say we shouldn't have gone down.
give you
That's it.
4 back and then take another
Yeah.
6 off.
Yeah, yeah. I think
And
that.
end up
I
with 10.
can't
And
say that.
City won't get done.
I'm
City
sitting
won't
Yeah,
get done.
yeah.
Ray Duffy wanted to know how my steak and chips was last night. On the money, Ray. He loves his food. You do, and I do. Absolutely beautiful, mate.
Right, you carry on now.
Yeah, no, right. Thanks, Fran.
Thanks, Fran.
All right.
It's nice to see you.
You win tonight.
Yeah, beat
Hope you
Fulham
win,
up.
lovey.
What do
Beat
you-
Fulham up. You're
What do you think?
ex-manager.
Do you think you'll beat Fulham tonight?
Well, I'm thinking 2-1 to us.
Good. I hope
Yeah.
they do.
How many have you had, Fran?
I know, I haven't even had a watch yet.
Shane had one yet.
I'll give you another hour and I'll come and tell you.
Maybe you'll get
No,
your drink.
Don't come back in an hour.
But Eugene McGeever, thoughts on Everton points deduction be sorted
And
out.
don't forget to donate to that.
Yeah, don't forget to donate to FACT. She also thinks, I think Liverpool will bottle the league because of Klopp leaving Liverpool at the end of the season. Mark Sweeney, great life chaps. All that is missing is a Chelsea shirt. Yeah, you're still missing it.
You're still
Chelsea.
missing
We
it,
don't
mate.
talk about Chelsea.
We don't have them here.
Hi, Kevin, St. Mirren, New Zealand, and Smiler on. Ask my mate Simon, does he think Arteta will leave to go to Barca? Rob's Swans.
Rob Swan.
Rob Swan.
Not a chance. And there's no way he'll leave. I said it earlier. They're in such financial dire straits. He'd have no reason to go there.
Yeah.
It's a pointless exercise. For me, it's a pointless exercise if he goes there because you're going backwards. Arsenal ain't in no financial difficulties. They're a decent side. He can only make it better.
Sure.
He started something and he wants to finish it.
And especially they're playing at Montjuic for the next 2 years, probably.
Yeah.
And no one really wants to manage there. There's no atmosphere.
Exactly.
You're only getting
No.
crowds of 50,000, which is nothing.
Right.
Exactly.
And
New
we're
camp is going to be fantastic when it's done, but it's going to be a couple of years.
Yeah.
also great for worthy cause for fact. Alan Homemade Vlogs, glad you are there, Tim. Hi, Kevin. Ask Si, what do you think of Tottenham? That's from Aaron.
Don't swear. Don't
Aaron,
swear.
Aaron, mate, I'll be seeing you in May, but you know, there's only one word, and I can't say it here, begins with S, ends in T. That's what it's all about.
And
Love,
it's four,
love.
and it's four letters.
Speak to you tonight. Up the Arsenal.
That's it, boy. Right, listen, we're going to jack this in now. I'm going to bring the other boys on. First and foremost, all I can say is there's me and there's me.
You're welcome, mate. Anytime.
My number 3.
Whether it's live, whether it's normal, I'm here.
Thank you, big man. Kevin,
You know, anytime.
yeah, my big borough man.
I'm back in March.
Been phenomenal. And obviously, Toddy, CD Tenerife, absolute quality. If you just joined us, this is Webby Sports Roundup live for the first time in 9 months in Moonlight Bar in Fanny Bay. Thank you to Mick and all the staff, especially to Dawn over there, doing a great job with all the boys looking after them. Still about 24, 25 degrees. We're absolutely loving it. This is the
What a
first
view. They
yeah,
can't see it, but
yeah,
we
the
can.
view is phenomenal.
Superb.
Look at that view.
As I usually do, what I want to say is, do you want to say hello to anybody? You go first. Mike.
Beautiful.
I'd just like to say hello to all my family. Hope you're all safe and well. And I want to say hello to everyone who listened that I messaged this morning, or any of my friends that tuned in and had a listen or watch later, and the people who watch it on a regular basis. Thanks, everyone. It's great. Thank you.
Kevin.
My same list as always. Julie, my partner, and in birthday, Jason, Kaylee, Stephanie,
The dogs.
my two grandchildren, and my dogs, Zeus and Orion, who Simon saw, and the beautiful
Superb staff.
Yeah, boys.
the beautiful,
No,
the beautiful boys.
and
Toddy.
no, just what we're going to say here.
No,
That's
just
it.
well,
Chris Todd.
hello to everyone, and all I'll say is follow your local team. I did at young
Good
when I was
man,
younger,
good shout.
I used to follow Arsenal. I used to
Arsenal,
go
yeah.
and watch Arsenal. I was on the North Bank and used to get in early. Used to be right at the top,
Good
and
man.
they used to pass me down.
Sounds
top
you,
of the
mate.
heads right to the bottom so I could see. I was 27 at the
I
time.
think it's
Yeah,
18
yeah,
months
But
old.
yeah.
I had a good time. So
Yeah.
that's it basically. And good luck and thanks to Webby for promoting CD Tenerife.
Yeah.
It's not many do
Absolutely.
over here. So keep the faith.
Yeah,
And
brilliant.
that's it basically.
Listen, it's every Friday we do it. Don't forget we got Scottish.
Yeah, it's
my
brilliant.
Scottish corner on Thursday, which I absolutely love. It's a shame we couldn't get a Scotsman up. Paul Stewart, my main man, he's been working. Number 2, obviously, Big Jim Donaldson. He's poorly. It's a shame, but it is what it is. I've got a great somebody that's taking over. Big Al, Geordie boy. He's going to come in place in a couple of minutes' time. So listen, all I'm going to say is from these 3 boys, phenomenal. We will do this again very soon. So Webby Sports Round, if you're not subscribed, get on there. Subscribe, please. Cost you nothing. And the little tick as well. Any comments down below. And don't forget, Facebook page, Foggy, on number 99 is coming on now. We'll have to open the floodgates, won't we?
Please send in any questions to Foggy about
Okay, Borough, let's do the Mackhams on Sunday.
Oh, God, sir.
any questions to Foggy. Please ask him.
We're just
Get
what we-
him on.
Oh, we're gonna stay live. Nothing's gonna happen. We're gonna stay live. I'm just gonna get these 3.
Don't
bits
move.
out. Don't move.
Don't move.
We're
Stay
gonna bring
there.
the 3 boys on. Boys, Terry,
Have a nice cup
Foggy,
of tea.
Smithy, Alan, Tim. I got Tim. I got 5. I forgot. No, I got 5 people. Can we get 5 in?
Who do I look for these?
For some reason, I never put Smithy on it.
Yeah,
It's all a bit of a put on. Come on.
they're the team, mate.
Yeah, go on.
I'm going to be putting some noise.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
President's
Okay.
comment.
Okay. That's all right.
I'm at the back. I'm at the back.
Can you just get the 5 in?
The views are going all right.
Yeah.
We've got up to 81.
Okay, so what's happening? We're just changing a few people out, and he says he's got 5 now. So as long as they stay where they were and don't, if you don't get too wide, you got to move in. Otherwise, we've got to move the whole table and everything. Yeah. Right. So we're gonna have a look now. Yeah, we got Foggy in. Foggy, you got to come in a bit. There you go. Right, we got Foggy on now. Nobody else, just Foggy.
Are you on mute?
We're not on mute.
Oh, Scotsman's happy. Are you on mute?
I'm on mute. Okay.
Watch I got that a note because I'm on here now. No, you're fine. Let's save him somewhere. You go there.
Do you want me?
You go next to Foggy, please.
I can't move up again.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know it's just trying to get us in here. See that there? No,
All right.
It's just there. In the dressing room.
Let's wait for his daughter. She's the girls.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Just carry on, line. Just keep it going.
Sound check.
Morning.
It's not working.
Moaning.
You want you?
Morning, yeah. It's always moaning with you, isn't it?
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. I can't say after or anything.
How people get there tonight? It's always moaning.
In bed by 6.
Eternal moaning.
Right. Foggy, give me a sound check.
Hello, hello.
Sound check.
Cheers.
Morning.
Sound check.
So you go.
Are we on? Welcome back to Webby Sports Roundup, part 2. We've got rid of the first mob. Now we've got another mob, and it's a bigger mob.
No shout outs.
Yeah, it's back up. It went down to 56. Back up to 98.
Because they want to watch Foggy. They want to
81.
watch- It's the main man. Number 99.
79.
Right, you're welcome to Webby Sports Roundup. First live for 9 months since I started. So again, a big thanks to Tim for doing this for me. Oh, Tim, I love you, love. And a big, yeah, have that one.
I just got one.
I'm just getting those. No, we can't have that. That's it. Just go get another one. Get it on my bill. Just get it.
I have one.
And a bit, I haven't, no. And a big shout out to August Whaley. He's here doing a little bit for Boyne, all right?
Yeah. I'll have a pint.
Right. Let me Sports Roundup. No, you knew this is going to happen. The changeover, wasn't it? The changeover. Right. Put your beer down, son. Let me introduce you. My number 2, Terry, my big Liverpool man. Oh, here, Terry.
Very well.
Nice to see you, sir.
Nice. Good.
Right. My number 6, number 6, Smithy, Paul Smith, and big Bottle Wanderers fan. Thanks, big man, for coming. Hey, listen, I'll leave him till last. He's leaving till last because there's more of him than anybody else. I've got my good pal Alan. He's taken over.
Number.
He'll have one soon.
You got a number?
Number 1, number 11.
No, kind of
Number 11.
Yeah, not 11.
Yeah,
Number 11, yeah.
I was starting right all day. I'm going to put.
I've got to do this. Sit down.
Alan's my number 11. He's my big Geordie boy. He's taking the place of Scott's guy. Alan, who's it? Jim Johnson. He's a big Paulie. So, Jim, if you're watching, sorry, big man, get better soon. I need a Scotsman on next time. But Alan's come on at the last minute. Absolutely superb. He's my number 11. But last but not least, you've all been waiting for. You saw him last week doing a walk. We did half a walk anyway.
He killed me, did you?
And then he killed him. So at the end of the day, this is the main man, my number 99. He does my Facebook page. He does everything. He's on it every single morning.
That's a build.
Hey, look at us. Look at us there. Who would want to look like that for God's sake? Foggy, a big Tottenham fan. Oh, what's that?
Thank you.
Foggy, we're still on Tinder.
So that's what it is.
Yes, mate, yeah.
We're getting
I
off.
upgraded your one.
Yeah.
I had to put some clothes on it.
There we go. Tinder.
Who's on
Tinder.
Oh, for God's
A few hits now. That's where it went first of all.
Yeah. You've got
So listen, what we're going to do, we're going to ad lib. We're going to, August Wayne, we'll check in a minute any questions and ads. So, right, we got Tottenham, Bolton, Liverpool, Coventry, and Newcastle. See you, big man.
Cheers,
See
sorry.
you soon.
Can't see you. Can't see you, mate.
I wouldn't want to be here. Right, any comments, please send them. Then these boys can ask. We've got 5 now, so I can be quiet for a couple of minutes. Right, what we're going to do.
No. Never in a million years.
I know, but I'm going to start off with my pal on the right. Right, big Newcastle fan. I've got 1 or 2 other good Newcastle pals. Josie and Big Ray, who I interviewed a few months ago. Get better soon, Josie. You know, keep it quiet. Love you to bits, darling. Right,
Darling.
yeah, she's darling. Anyhow, I'm assuming he's staying. He's going nowhere, is he?
He's going nowhere.
He's going nowhere.
No.
Right,
He's one of the best managers that we've had for a long time.
yeah.
His commitment to the club, the commitment to the players, the commitment to the fans themselves is second to none.
Yeah.
Second to none. You can't fault him.
Well, when he was at Bournemouth, I always said that he would be the future England manager. That was my thoughts. Obviously, Newcastle, it's a little bit here and there, but they're still there, thereabouts. They're still building, aren't they, to get a team what he wants and so forth. Now you've made a couple of points that you've brought out today. What's the main point that you've got there today?
The main point that I've got today is that a lot of comments and action have been taken against Newcastle just recently.
Yeah.
Because we think that we are the richest club in the world.
Yeah.
What about Man City? Do you think that we're going to spend millions and millions and millions on players to bring the team up? We haven't done that. We are on a 5-year plan, just like Chelsea, Man City, and all the rest of the big teams.
Yeah.
Okay? We are revitalising the club, restructuring the club. That's why Eddie Howe and his team have got this far so far with rebuilding the way the club wants to go.
Yeah.
This spending law has been put down by sports journalists, online comments, social media saying Newcastle, blah, blah, they're buying yourself into the league, which is totally wrong.
Yeah.
If you look at the figures for the last 4 years, which the president of the UEFA has mentioned, that we've spent a little bit over 400 million in the last 4 years.
Okay.
And everybody around the whole country is blaming Newcastle because they think we're the richest. We're going to spend like Man City, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Spent millions this last season.
Yeah.
We are proactive in the background of building this club up. Amanda Stavey, I nicknamed War Mandy, and our team, our husband and the PIF are sitting watching all the rules that we've got to go by.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't like it.
No.
That's all I want to say.
Terry?
We are rebuilding the club.
You know exactly what you're saying is other clubs are looking at Newcastle and thought you'll do a Chelsea. Now, how Chelsea getting away with it, I never know.
Correct.
But I just don't understand
Yeah.
how this financial fair play works when I see teams like Chelsea spending £1 billion in a year and they're not getting done.
Correct.
Right? Let's face it, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, we know about Man City, but I blame the Premier League for that because it's been going on since 2009. And I've spoken about it numerous times. I've no agenda against Man City, but the bottom line is 35 times they've been asked by the Premier League to present their books and they've refused 35 times. Now that tells me they're hiding something.
Something wrong.
You don't get 115 charges thrown at you if you're innocent. My personal opinion.
Yeah.
But Newcastle, and people slag off Mike Ashley, thanks for him being stringent for them years. You're lucky you spent what you spent on Ashley Barnes, Gordon, because without him being tight for them many years, you've had no budget. Now,
Let me just come in to very quickly. I saw Steve Bruce on a bit of a YouTube this morning or yesterday, and when Steve Bruce was manager in Newcastle, and he said Mike Ashley was there, and he went in and he said, "Right, Steve, you've got that amount of money, and that is it. You cannot go over or under. That's the amount of money you've got, and that's what you're spending." So he respected Mike Ashley's his wishes and what he actually said in front of him.
Yeah.
Ashley, when he took over the club, he took on a big debt. And Mike Ashley's a businessman. He ain't got where he is,
No, of course not.
because obviously he's good at what he does.
Yeah, sure.
But Newcastle have spent the money in the last, I would say, 18 months.
Yeah.
And they've recruited very well.
Yeah.
But what's done Newcastle is injuries.
Yeah.
In the last, 6 months, some of the injuries they've had has really kicked them in the plums.
Last couple of games, we've had 14 injuries from main players.
And you can't compensate for injuries.
No, you can't.
Can I just quick say on that one? With all the injuries that we've had, right, the last couple of weeks, we've had a brilliant season, the Champions League for many, many years. We got kicked out of that.
Within 7 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah. So what these injuries, right? You've got to look at the players on the team at the minute, right? We've got the main 11 that's been playing. All these games, one after the other, sometimes 3 a week. What I was saying we've got is they're burnt out. They've burnt themselves out.
Yeah.
The fitness regime that Eddie has with Jason Tindall. Give me a quote. Anthony Gordon came from Everton to 40 million.
Yeah.
What a buy. Scored 7 goals this season, 12 assists or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
He's commented on an interview saying that the fitness regime that Eddie Howe's got is second to none.
Yeah.
He works on fast pace, fast speed, the fitness side. And he's also commented says that he didn't do that at Everton. Now with all this,
Has he got a chance to be in the England squad in the
I would
summer?
say so. Within time, I would say so. Yes. This fitness regime that Eddie Howe, they're not machines. Machines
No.
break down. And I'm not making excuses. But our injury list, like I said,
Terry says.
is like that. Yeah.
I tipped you to get out of the Champions League group, not because I thought Newcastle had an exceptional team.
Yeah.
I looked at the teams you're in with.
Yeah.
And apart from PSG with Mbappe, they're bang average. But unfortunately, I mean, in the last game, you reached up, didn't you? But
That group that we were in the Champions League was known as the group of death.
Yeah.
The group of death. Do you agree with that
Yeah,
one? Yeah.
definitely.
I mean, we were just a small minnow. How we got there? It's already out.
Right.
PSG. Talk about them.
Right, I want some more.
Yeah, we're talking about.
Same thing.
Yeah, go on.
The Champions League.
Yeah.
The all season.
Yeah.
Out of it.
Yeah.
But it, big demands on the squad. The
Definitely.
squad wasn't really equipped to compete Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, all the rest.
Yeah.
It's really stretched you. And your league form suffered. You got these injuries. But it's a stepping stone.
Yeah.
But let me bring Tottenham in. The only reason I say that is because you're talking about your Man City, you Liverpool, they spend, Man City.
we're talking
and then
about
he-
Champions League, and
No,
you're talking Tottenham now.
but the reason what I'm
Premier
saying
League,
is-
all the way through, mate. Premier
Yeah,
League.
but what I'm saying, when you've got Tottenham, you've got Daniel Levy. Everybody says, oh, he's not spending. Perhaps he's not spending because he doesn't want to get into debt.
But they have spent.
Well, they've spent.
Yeah, but they haven't. Yeah, but they
When
spend over the top
before
of it.
Daniel Levy, they were going out of business. And he's took them from where they were right back up to where they are.
Yeah.
All right, they won nothing, everyone, I know that. But he's took them to where we are now.
Yeah.
So we did get to the final of the European Cup.
Yeah.
Let's get on.
Not talking about that, mate. It wasn't handball anyway.
No, Travis, you think
We're talking about 87 in a minute. Look, he ain't said it
I'm
yet.
not talking about 1987 minutes 60.
No.
When Coventry been Tottenham 3-2 in the FA Cup. And I was there.
Oh, it's fine.
I was there.
Anyway, a few shout-outs.
Keep vouching.
why did Tottenham sell their best players?
Why do they?
Yeah, go on then.
Well, we used to be a selling club, it looked like. Because they always be paying on
Don't
it.
be Harry Kane.
Yeah.
It was time for him to
But
go.
when they were getting on, like Sheringham went on.
Modric, shit, they were top players.
Modric, I didn't really like Modric with Spurs. I thought it was too lightweight. I would go,
Player.
he goes over all the
I think
time.
what messed Spurs up was when they got 89 million for Gareth
Stop
Bale.
whispering.
Right.
Look at the
Yeah,
look at the cup.
It was rubbish, didn't they? A lot of rubbish.
Yeah.
Right. But this time they've spent quite
Yeah.
wisely off.
Well,
So,
Peter Werner, he can run.
What about Eric Dyer?
Don't
Go and be.
I liked Eric. I liked Eric. He was a good stalwart. He was all right. Eric was always
He
there.
was
But,
born in Guernsey, lived in Cheltenham almost.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
he,
Yeah.
but he's gone over to look after Harry, isn't he? Because Harry needs a playmate.
Yeah.
That's it.
You've got to have a playmate, haven't you?
Definitely.
How many goals did Timo Werner score for Chelsea?
Oh, true.
Don't know.
Oh, dang you.
He can
run.
stand it.
No,
Why
no,
did he
he
stand
can
it?
I actually rate Werner. I think he's a great player. We were sniffing around him.
Yeah.
For Chelsea coming off for silly money.
Yeah.
But I think Werner, he's only on loan, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right.
Back for 15 million at the end of the season.
Great. Honestly, I think it's a bargain. I really
Anything
do.
on August?
I
We've
mean,
had injuries as well. All the injuries we've had.
Why did you think that?
And as we were talking earlier on,
He don't score goals.
I don't know, but he's gone back to Leipzig, where he come from, and different manager now, and
Different league.
different system. And I don't know.
Levy, we were talking about earlier on, like, all these injuries. Every team's had a lot of injuries in the Premiership, yeah? So don't you think that this VAR is doing the players in? They're going at 100 miles an hour, and all of a sudden you're stopping.
Of course, please.
Right, and then you're stopping for 3 minutes. You're not what keeping them warm. You're not doing nothing. No. We were saying earlier on,
Foggy, someone said to me the other day, it's the jab,
it's the jab.
Good point, actually.
right? Not being
Right,
funny.
listen, hang on.
Well,
We got to get on this. Scotsman in Tenerife. Foggy, are you worried about your manager being approached by Liverpool?
we've had that. No, he's not going.
Well, tell him.
He's not going. He's not going. Else he has to go back to Australia.
Listen, we've had one Aussie at Liverpool,
I
and
agree.
the law says we can only have Craig Johnston. That's it.
Right, I got
The boot.
That's it, yeah.
I got a problem now. Cosplay from Bournemouth. Webby, are you wearing a fake Man City top from the Los Cristianos?
It's not.
Listen to me, you muppet.
Yeah.
But have a look at that first. All right. What's it?
It's got Messi on the back.
Yeah,
Messi. Right, going back to what I was saying.
Oh, sorry. Can I interrupt you?
Like the VAR, then they're 100 miles an hour going down the wing, yeah, and they've got to stop.
Yeah.
They're all crowding around the referee or the television, and they're not warmed up or nothing. And so you're absolutely getting cold. Next minute, you're back at 100 miles an hour. You couldn't ask a racer to do that, could you?
No.
So we were saying, why don't they keep warming up? But in American football, they have bikes on the side. And they keep warming up. Rowing.
Alan's on.
Rowing? Yeah, ain't even riding.
Or dartball.
Dartball.
From Michael.
Keep moving. Are we calling you?
Yeah, Alan's homemade vlogs. Chelsea put players on long-term contracts. That's why they could put, they get away with it. Ray Duffy, part 2. Better boys. One at time through Chairman Webby. And can Foggy tell us a joke? He looks so happy. Alan's homemade vlog. Celtic get kicked out of the Champions League every year. Mark Wiltshire, we have to play to women's strength. Werner's strength. The ball over the top for him to run onto. And big Edinburgh honest guide, Michael. Cheers, Master. As a tenor. Keep up the good work, mate. Miss 45 was at work.
I miss much, mate.
You took the words out of your mouth. The big boss one.
Yeah.
It's Craig, Michael, Edinburgh guide, Edinburgh Bobo cosplay. Yeah, super. But listen,
That tenor ain't gonna go far.
getting a bit of tight fit. That is. Come on, do we getting fuck? Colin, wait till you come over in my bit of a tight fit. This is big stuff. This is big. If you just tuned in, this is Webby's live. Webby's what are we?
I don't know.
What's Friday? It's sunny Tenerife. We're at the Moonlight Bar. Thank you to Mick and all the gang down here. We're live here in Fania Bay. Having a great afternoon. Couple of sherbets. It is what it is.
Tenner in the kitty now, so it's going to get
A tenner in the kitchen. Yeah, that's
You're wrong now.
Oh, flip it out. Nothing to do with that. So what you got to do is, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe for free. You know it's going to be a bit of fun. Morning, boys. Where are you from?
Morning.
Halifax. Don't get many from there. And you? Halifax. Rugby, football. You're a Man United fan.
He's on Halifax town from
Hey, proper geezer. Hey, problem.
in the world. Bring Manchester close.
Oh. Halifax are the only club to beat the 3 Manchester clubs in competitive football.
I think Halifax could beat them now, actually, you know what I mean? So just put it out there.
Yeah. But Liverpool, Coventry, Newcastle, Tottenham, and Bolton Wanderers. He works in Bolton.
Good man. West Ham.
Yeah.
Hey there.
Fall down a little well. Not for you. Because you are. Because of me, yeah.
He's just about doing all the bits and pieces of it.
He is the wizard.
It's my YouTube channel in Tenerife. I've been here 30 years, 3 pubs, as they say.
Not 3 pubs.
I have the old sport.
3 pubs.
No. I'm retired.
How many
I
years?
retired 8 years ago.
I do that.
Yeah, but live, won't you live? All across from
My manor.
Yeah.
My man.
3 pubs.
Yeah, he was.
Not your fault.
He's wearing it for a bet.
3 pubs.
Sitting on a ball.
Yeah, he's
Maybe, we're not sure.
They're talking about who's the new manager at Liverpool going to be. And Lonzo's fallen 7th favourite. So.
He's a racing driver.
Yeah,
Right.
Hey, that's very good, Tim.
He knows his sport, doesn't he?
This is live, all across again. Hey, listen, you have to stand in front of me, son. You say what? Where are you going down then? Get rid of yours.
What goes round comes around.
Oh, see,
What goes round comes around.
Giving you that.
you can't beat that Webster, I'll tell you. Hang on, look at who's this? Oh, no, it's
Just Paul. West Ham.
Coventry. This is Terry's young lady, the daughter, beautiful. This is Uncle Webby's playing. You're right. I'm still today. All good. West Ham, Liverpool, Coventry, we are what we are. Right, come on. Let's get up. Who's Tottenham got this week in the league?
Tomorrow night, Wednesday, I think. Brentford.
You got Brentford.
Yeah, Ivan Tony, your mate.
My mate Ivan Tony. If you have a look, checked on my website. Boom. Yeah, absolute quality. Ivan Tony.
We're home and away.
Doing these horse tips, isn't he? That's what's put him in the shit house. These horse tips.
Absolute
What
quality.
good makeup.
Smooth started losing a few bob at the
Well,
bottom.
listen. Come on, let's get out of the van now. But the two big Halifax boys. If you just tuned in, Webby Sports Radar here in sunny Tenerife. We're going live here across the world, and it's my manor. I'm going to bring the big man on. He's got a couple little points to say. Anyone want to bring up, Al? Come on, son. Who's that? Cheers, Kevin. Top man. I'll speak to you later on. Cheers, Kevin. Any more questions? Oh, no. Any questions for the boys? Send them in, please. Then we'll answer them as soon as we possibly can. What you got, Al?
Right, I'm going to go back to this thing about being the richest club in the world, a
Okay.
comment made by Alexander Seferin, who is the president of the UEFA.
Yep.
And he's quite categorically said, I've researched this, he says he has hailed Newcastle United as a good example after the UEFA president was surprised the Magpies did not buy superstars.
Okay.
Newcastle have spent upwards of 400 million on transfer fees in the last couple of years, but the Black and Whites have not exactly behaved like the so-called richest club in the world. Newcastle have instead looked to bring in players who buy into the club's team-first mentality, while also targeting talents who can grow with the Magpies. Getting these deals right is all the more important given the Premier League's profit and sustainability regulations, which limits losses to £105 million over a 3-year period. Eddie Howe, the manager, admitted to us last week that financial fair play has changed how clubs do business dramatically. Rather than going out getting even bigger names, Newcastle have invested in a number of individuals aged 26 and in the 35 to 63 million pound bracket, including Sven Botman, Bruno Guimaraes, Anthony Gordon is a good example of 40 million, and Alexander Isaac, who have all developed and increased value since their respective move to St James's Park. This serves as a stark contrast to PIF, People's Investment Fund, especially lavish approach with, say, Live Golf or even the club's Newcastle majority owner stakes in Saudi Arabia. Sefrin also was there with Amanda's husband, Mandy's, Al Ruman, at the PSG match and watched the match against them. Finally, he's this quote: "In England, I think the Saudi-owned club is a good example of how you should work." In other words, he's telling the other clubs this. He told The Guardian, "Because Newcastle didn't buy superstars, yet they qualified for the Champions League, I was surprised. I expected them to buy many players for the new season, but it wasn't the case, and they played well." What he's doing there, he's putting a pointer towards other clubs. So you don't have to have the money. You look well at transfers, you look for players, you buy young players. Now, hang on. We've got a player there, Lavaramento, and also Lee Miley, 17-year-old. We've got him. Went under Eddie Howe's direction. He scored the first goal for the Premiership for him. I think it's the youngest player in the Premiership to score a goal. 17-year-old. He's playing like wildfire. You know what I mean? We can pay billions for him. Lavaramento, right back, or flies down the right-hand wing. He's coming on long.
The other club is like Brighton. Yeah. I'd put my hand up to Brighton, like you just said. Straight in. They just taken a player on. And whoever they buy, they got scouting ability. They check assists. They check every single thing on the computer.
They got that
and they go for
Ferguson, didn't they?
Hey?
They got that Ferguson.
What? Yeah. Ferguson.
According to him, everything's going Man United. Why would it go down?
That was the talk I heard.
Ferguson.
That was the talk I heard a few months ago. Whether it's not, but Brighton, they always, they said, who do they sell to Chelsea for 120 odd million? And he hadn't done nothing, has he? The midfielder. Stadium, yeah. Done nothing, has he?
He was going to go to Liverpool, right? But I honestly think somewhere along the line, I think they've phoned up Liverpool and said, "Listen, we're going to rob Chelsea of a few million here. Say you want to sign him, and it's totally against Liverpool's transfer policy about players." That's why I never believed it at all. And I think somewhere along the line, it'd be nice how he read that brown envelope somewhere, right?
Having done nothing wrong.
Honestly, the next thing we bring up a Japanese lad for 15 million quid called Endo. Yeah. Who's done a much better job.
Yeah.
So, the old thing was.
I think it's worth mentioning. I've never thought to say this, how good Liverpool are doing with home produced players.
Oh, yeah.
It's first team squad now, in terms of number of British lads.
Yeah.
All sort of 21 and younger.
Yeah.
Bolton last season, we had Conor Bradley, on the season before for part, Conor Bradley. Outstanding player in League One, by far. Straight to the first team squad now, playing every week now, in the position where Alexander Ireland plays, so he's fit again now. But at the weekend, Conor Bradley was outstanding.
Yeah.
And there's other players coming through like that as well.
Yeah.
I think talk about Newcastle's prudent transfer policy, which is very good.
Yeah.
All the best sides now are being produced players.
Yeah, you've got to. It saves money. It's all about logistics and obviously having that together the foundation of the club, isn't it?
This is what Newcastle's going through at the minute. As I mentioned before, the whole structure of the club's being revolutionised. We're bringing in players from the academy, bringing them into
Well,
the first team.
that's why you're allowed
What I mean?
to spend X amount of your money
Yes,
on the academy,
yes.
training improvements,
Yes.
ground improvements. You're allowed
Yes.
to do that under the financial, so-called financial fair play.
Fair play,
Right?
yeah.
But I mean, we've had it at Liverpool in the last 7 years. We've had a brand new main stadium. We've had the Anfield Road done as well. At the time, we've still won a league. We've got 3 European Cup finals. We've won domestic cups.
Yeah.
And if you look at our net spend compared to probably the top 12 teams in the Premier League,
Yeah.
we're probably 12th on that list. We've had a wheel and deal. We've not spent hardly any money at all. And that's where Jurgen Klopp, for me, stands out.
Yes.
Because we signed Virgil van Dijk, 75 million quid. We signed Alisson for 62 million. But we sold Coutinho for 145 million. And they're changing our pocket.
Yeah.
So
People forget what he went out.
and because we sold Coutinho and put them two in, we won a European Cup and we won the league within a year later. So we don't spend money like some of the so-called, it's like you getting rid of Harry Kane.
Yeah.
It's benefited you as a team,
It
personally.
has benefited.
Are you happy with your lot, Foggy?
I'm happy
with
with the
Tottenham?
way they're playing now.
Is-
Yeah.
Is there any?
They're forward. It's like Ozzy I do these days when he was the manager. We might lose 7-5.
So you're going to make a record, are you?
We are.
Ozzy's dream, isn't it?
We'll come back and sing it then. But we get turned off. We will be shut down. We will in the company.
Thursday night at 11 o'clock is the window closes.
Right.
Do you think there's anybody coming in?
I don't think so.
A bit late in the day, no.
Have you
I think it's interesting what's happening. Tom.
back on?
I'm back on. Just lost the connection. The
Come
Wi-Fi is not brilliant because the
Good for
pocket
the
where
Euros.
he is.
Good for the Euros.
Oh,
Good
I do
Good
apologise.
shouts, yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
it's good for the Euros, Conor Gallagher? I mean,
Yes, deserves it.
What
Be included in the squad.
what about the
Loads of players will play loads of positions.
Well, listen. Henderson,
oh, here we go. Second division teams are in.
Henderson Henderson playing for Ajax. Is he going to get any Euros? And number two, what about
Depends how he plays.
I don't think so. I think he's had his done. I think he's done. Henderson now.
Right, Henderson's gone. We have
Let's
to
get
say
started.
right?
Sets gets involved to certain players.
But he is.
Has gone to Ajax
yeah
purely because
tax reasons?
if you come back to the UK,
Yeah,
he had a massive tax bill.
yeah.
Ajax comes sniffing. They're not the Ajax of
No.
5 years,
No.
right?
Yeah.
They're a bang average team. They were second from bottom
I would say,
Yeah.
before Christmas,
Yeah.
right? He's gone there on the basis, if I don't get fit, I'm not getting that England team, right, for the Euros. And he's only a squad player for the Euros.
Yeah, he's got experience.
Let's face it. But on TalkSport the other week, Simon Jordan, we spoke about this a little while ago as well. Graham Souness led Liverpool in 1984. They won everything that season. Well, League Cup, Champions League or European Cup and League. He went to Sampdoria. Back in the 80s, the so-called best league in the world,
Yeah.
was supposed to be the Italian league.
Yeah.
Maradona was there, Zico, and all these great players were there, right? Christmas time, they had a 2 or 3 week break. And he flew back to the UK and he phoned up Liverpool and said, look, I've got 3 weeks off. Can I come and train with you, keep fit? As openly said, playing that Italian league was a doddle because it was slower, it wasn't as physical. So Fagan turned around and said, Jay, get yourself down to Anfield, do an 8-a-side tomorrow. Went down there, he said, I couldn't get near the ball. He said, I've been away for 6 months. He said, I couldn't get near the ball.
Wow.
With players I used to run rings around. Now, Henderson's the same. He's been playing a 2-bob Camel League for God knows how, 6 months. And he realises now that come the Euros, if called upon, because let's face it, Bellingham's going to start, Rice to start. He's the backup, right?
You've got to have the life.
He knows he ain't up to it by playing that Mickey Mouse league.
No.
And that's why he's gone to Ajax.
Well, let's get some of these comments on. Right, listen, there's somebody, his head's gone stupid. Me pal Ian Elwell, big Sheffield Wednesday for the cup, Webby. I mean, you got to start taking the tablets, big man. That's for sure. You got to get past super conference.
The blue one.
Not the blue one.
Oh, Hey, get them in mint court.
Richard Leeds, you know.
That's a swallow of man.
Well, Tic Tacs, are they?
Scotsman in Tenerife, hard to turn down. Liverpool job fogging. I enjoy watching Spurs. The high line they play at times is risky but exciting. He's doing a great job. Cole's Place, hit the Webby thumbs up, please. Thank you. All right, lads, keep up the laughter. Lee T. Edinburgh on this guy, Six Nations coming up. Who's your money on the Irish? That's we're talking rugby. Alan's on, mate. Michael only do a part time now, getting on too old for the 8 till 5. What else we got?
What's he 17?
Yeah, I got yeah, that's a bit at the bottom. Let me just do one or two others. Any more grog in it will get messy. No spanners in the chat. We would say anything. Chris Dixon, Barnsley, Chris. What's the score Saturday? Bolton versus Barnsley. That's my big Barnsley fan.
I would say, actually, I think we'll take that. I think we'll win probably 2-1.
2-1, he says. Chris. What do you think, big man? David Butler, hi Webby and everyone. Hi Trisha, Alan Craig. Afternoon, Bob, hi. What's he 17? What's your views on Bolton Wanderers? Oh, good performance the weekend. What does your number 6, Webby, think of the new signing of Better on loan from Swansea from Warren Big Bolton fan?
Scored the 4th goal in added time.
Yeah.
It was a superb finish. I mean, Carlisle were pressing to try and get back. They were knackered.
Yeah.
It's a great team move. You see that goal on YouTube. Amazing. I think you're on the end of it. Looks tasty, yeah.
Anne-Marie Elton, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Craig. Already done. Hello, mate. Bob, signal. Yeah, iffy, but it's okay now. Stick a euro in the meter, Tim. Another advert. That's what it is. Great show. Johnny Ray. Johnny Ray. At last, Johnny to talk some sense. Johnny Ray, love you, big man.
Right on.
Yeah, right on. Spotty dog there. I agree. Great show. Cheers, Ian. Top man. Thanks, August. Well, listen, we're going to cut the games this week. Now you're playing the Villa away.
Yeah.
So
right.
What sort of side are you taking there?
Well, the lineups haven't been given out yet, but I think we're going to have a hard time. Villa fourth in the league, playing the best football that I've played for a long time. Villa didn't think Villa would be that far ahead and up the table this season compared to last season.
That's nice. One start of the season looks a very good result now.
Done it, Jeff.
Yeah. So
Henry.
I think we may have a hard time, but
Doing a good job.
as a lot of the Geordie fans say, we can take the ups and the downs, the blips, right?
Yeah.
We've had a few blips the last couple of weeks. The test will be tonight, right? The test will be tonight to see. They've had a bit of a rest. We've got Chelsea 2-0 the other day, 2 fantastic goals. And they've built on that. They've got the confidence. And I think tonight might be a different story.
Well, you beat Fulham 2-0 in the cup. Did you have the full side out or did you have half the side out?
We had it was mixed. It was mixed. Yeah.
does Claire Balding get her own changing room or does she go with the lads?
Oh, Henny, you're not close, Henny.
I want a big shout out to my boys Coventry taking on Bristol City. They'll be bringing a few up to maybe about 1.5, 2,000, I think.
We're talking pub football now.
Oh, God, there we go. Pub football.
The oranges. These are Premier League snobs.
It's all going smooth.
Oh, thank you,
Premier League
thank you,
snobs.
Smithy. Well, go. Premier League snobs. Yeah. Hey, that's a phone. That's a phone.
All the fake viewers.
You have a joke.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Alan had a joke. What,
You know, I was in the bar the other night, right? One of my friends comes up. He turns around, "Oh, are you all right?" I said, "I know, not to buy." He says, "How's your dry January going?" I've got a paint me on. I said, "Gone very well. At least I haven't wet the bed this January."
Oh, dear me. Got a big shout out to my boys at the CBS Arena tonight. Coventry taking on Bristol City, and I'll be there watching.
Is that what it's called there?
Yeah,
This
this
week.
Can I just mention, it's a big cup game tonight. Bloomfield Road, Blackpool. Blackpool versus Bolton Wanderers.
For tonight.
It's the EFL trophy that we hold from last season.
Oh.
It was called the Papa John's. We're all
That's
three.
Bristol Street.
Yeah, we're all three.
We've all been to the Papa John's, haven't we?
We get in your car.
Yeah, the Papa John's. Get there. I'm hungry now.
Oh,
Well, listen, tomorrow.
you're still in that, are you?
No, it's a champion there. Look, we've got Man City, Burnley, Tottenham, Brentford, and Liverpool, Chelsea. That's a big one tomorrow, isn't it? Liverpool, Chelsea.
It's a warm up for the League Cup final.
Yeah.
So it depends which Chelsea. I watched Chelsea one week and they look like they're getting there. Then I see them the following week.
Yeah.
And you think
You've got too much for Chelsea.
where's money been spent? So
You've got too much. All them young lads as well.
yeah.
3-1 Spurs. 3-0
Our
Liverpool.
players back. We've had a few injuries.
Yeah.
We had Sabozlai back the weekend. We had Alexander Arnold back the weekend.
Yeah.
We're getting a few bodies back now. So
Who's the goon got?
he's gone out tonight for that signing.
Yeah, he's gone to me.
Was it Brentford or?
Is it Brentford? Arsenal Forest. Away at Forest.
Oh,
It's at Forest.
Oh, it's Forest 7 then. 7-0.
7.
Yeah, 7-0 Forest.
I think Arsenal personally, and obviously if Simon was there, I'll tell him. I just can't see Arsenal finishing in the top 3 this season. I think they need to bring a goal scorer in. Jesus is injury prone.
Yeah, okay.
Eddie,
I don't
what's
really
his name
recognise
is bang average. He's a championship player, in my opinion. The Leeds was fan the other year. When someone like Crystal Palace comes in and starts putting £15 million in for your forward,
Yeah.
you're not being funny, they're offering 50 million. I just take Declan Rice out of that team and I worry for Arsenal.
It'll be Arteta will be at Barcelona.
Right, boys. We're going to wrap this up.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're going to wrap this up. I've got to go for some tea. Got to go watch the big match, Contra City versus City. Forget Bolton Wanderers players, but
Blackpool away.
Blackpool away. We don't want Premiership all the time. We want the Championship side. Right.
Game's up.
Which game's up? Well, listen.
Any news on the darts?
I'm working on it.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Facebook page.
Oh God, you know what? Listen.
Lady Diana Barr says she's got a dartboard at home. She practices apparently.
Shut up, you. All I'm going to say is, Foggy, my number 99, as always. Thank you. Love you. Cheers, big man. Thanks for coming out. And you'll be on when you come back out very, very soon. Assuming you.
Yeah, you're paying.
Okay, I'm paying.
You heard that?
Smithy, big Bottle Wanderers fan. Thanks, Smithy. Appreciate you coming on today.
Pleasure. Look forward to the next one.
Terry, my number 2. Cheers, my good man. Thank you very much indeed. And Alan, fantastic.
Yeah, good.
Do we have any shout outs you want to say hello to people before we go?
Just Haley's just sitting out there, not very well, but that's and the Oakwood as usual, everyone in there. So
all the boys in the Oakwood
and the girls
and the girls
the Oakwood.
Don't forget them.
Bloody hell.
Smithy.
One shout out to my lovely wife Maxine, who's had to go home early, sort out some family issues. Great work, darling. See you next week.
Ciao.
Yeah, Richard Masters, Premier League. Do your job, son. 115 charges. Come on, put that in misery.
Like that.
Dave, Richard, come on.
Come on.
Alan,
2032.
please.
If anybody's about in the Britannia bar tonight and play a Parisio, I'll be watching the Villa match with the Toon Army. I'll be there.
Big shout out to Lee, Lee and Kim.
Yeah, again. And all I'm going to say is, from everybody today, we've had a fantastic first time, obviously live here in the Moonlight Bar. Thank you to Mick and all the staff.
Hold on. That tenner you got sent here. Go and get it in. Come on. Someone sent you a tenner. Hey.
It's paid at the end of next month.
Oh, so you like.
Hey, don't ask me. I haven't taken anything from it.
So you can spend it now, but it's on tick.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, right. Good night, Coventry's
It's
win.
always my number 2, isn't it? All I'm going to say is, you've been tuned in to Webby Sports Roundup here in Tenerife. If you've enjoyed it, like Aidan, you like my hair, you like what you see, subscribe to my Sports Roundup channel. It's all for free. Comments down below, please. Obviously, there are a lot of people on catch up. So send some comments in. I'll send to the boys and we'll get straight back
We're
to
still on Tinder.
Yeah, we're still on Tinder.
Still on Tinder, yeah.
And
I thought it was plenty of fish.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
oh, forget.
Oh,
Back in here. Next my short. And a big shout
that was cool.
and give Foggy some love. He does all my Facebook page. He does a phenomenal job.
I want more followers, though. I need more
We want more
followers.
followers on Facebook, please.
We'll get us off.
We're really.
Oh, can I have some of your followers?
Thursday, I'm having a day off tomorrow. Thursday, Scottish Corner. I'll do that. And Friday will be Webby Sports Corner. All the rugby, the darts, the snooker, it's everything. So
Darts.
yeah, I did say darts.
Good man.
So from me, Webby, and all my gang, and thank you to Tim and to August.
Yeah, cheers.
Tim's doing a fantastic job for us. Okay, so it is what it is. I'll take care and I'll see you very, very soon. Me, Webby, all the passion.
Bye.
Boom.